We are here on the red carpet at KTLA Studios in Hollywood. We are here for the Telethon, Lead with Love and Project Angel Food. There are a lot of great stars here tonight to raise money for wonderful causes. Let's chat with them. Hosting duties.
I know.
Are you ready?
Behind. Most of what I say is written down, so
Yeah.
I'll be all right. But what I like to do with this, because how often do you get some live television time for 2 hours, is play around a bit. And
Yeah,
Jessica's
have
such
fun.
a pro; she does this every day. So there's a looseness to it. And of course, Lonnie's hilarious. So I'm looking forward to that part.
I know you've been helping with Project Angel Food for a long time. What does the organization mean to you?
It is about resilience and it's about empathy. It's about really giving back to the community. You know, a lot of the charities that I work with or just help out with are more national or
Yeah.
international. Angel Food is very much about this place that we've all lived for so long, and you can feel it in the videos that they make of their clients, of the volunteers in the kitchen. It's close to home.
Yeah, it's special, and everybody seems so excited to be here and a part of this. So have fun tonight.
Thank
Good luck. You are singing tonight,
I am.
which is a treat for all of us.
Mhm.
But you are here also to help raise money and give back to a great cause. What does Project Angel Food mean to you?
I just love the organization. I love what they stand for, and it's a very simple concept. Help people that really can't help themselves. So I think this is my 5th or 6th time, and sometimes it's just helping with the auction. Sometimes it's announcing. Sometimes it's singing. Tonight I'm singing. But then also my kids are now old enough to. I've brought them down, and we've helped like prepare meals and done the food prep and
Yeah,
and
I love
showing
that.
them. Yeah, so I just love it, and I love Richard. And anytime he asks, I say yes.
Yeah. Do the kids like to cook at home?
Yeah, yeah. I'm a terrible cook. My husband is basically a professional chef, so
Oh, nice.
he's teaching them, and they're
Okay.
doing great.
Well, from everything I see you doing with the kids on social media, you are raising two wonderful human beings, I'm
Thank
sure.
you for that. Yeah,
yeah.
they're amazing people. I love them. I miss them. They're in San Diego with Grandma and Jason right now. That's why.
Where can people see you next? If you're not on screen tonight, where's the next spot?
I'm on a show that unfortunately, I can't say yet. I really want to talk about it, but I can't. Probably the next place is just on my concert tour. I have maybe 5 more dates this year. Fire Island, and but then my big date is December 8th at Carnegie Hall.
Ooh,
A
perfect.
brand new show, my 50th birthday celebration.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mhm.
Well, I'm sure it will be a great show.
Thank
You are handling phones tonight, right?
Yes, I'm handling phones tonight, like an old-fashioned telephone operator.
I know. Are they the real old school phones?
Well, for you, they're old school. For me, they're super modern because you know why they call it dialing a phone?
The rodeo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rodeo.
Rodeo.
Yeah,
Is that
right.
rota- Is
Yeah.
that rotary?
It's not a rotary phone, it's a push button, which at some point, I have a friend here who might be my age. I have a friend standing here. That was a big deal. What do you mean? I just boop it and boop it. Now you just think about it. You're like,
I love the videos where you see now they'll ask kids like to do a gesture and they say phone and they all hold their hand down.
I like the videos where they show kids a rotary phone and they like poke at it and stuff. Or
They don't
try
know
to
what
mail
to
an
do.
envelope.
Oh gosh,
They
yeah.
could open it.
What's a stamp?
I love kids.
Do you have a strategy for trying to get people calling in to maybe up their donation a little bit?
Like once they're on there, do I upsell them on the donations?
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. I'm going to do it now.
I heard one strategy was going to be begging, so there's always that.
No. I will use trickery and sympathy, as I always have.
And does Project Angel Food have a special meaning to you? Have you volunteered with the organization before?
Yes. I mean, for about maybe 30, 25 years, I've
Wow.
been following everything they've been doing. Thanksgiving is I always spend Thanksgiving. This is so I don't get my feelings hurt if I don't get invited to Thanksgiving. I'm like, I'm busy. I'm slinging hash.
I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah. So I've always done one thing or another with them because everybody's got to eat, man. And it's the way to show love and compassion is to feed people's
Yeah.
souls, imagination, and bellies.
It's so nice to meet you.
Same here.
I grew up watching Bye Bye Birdie So to be in person with you it's pretty special. You
nice.
are a legend in this industry and an icon in the dance world. What does tonight mean to you, kind of to give back to the community that you've been a part of for so long?
I love being here. I love being a part of this. Um, when I hear how hard people work to get food to people who really need it, uh, I'm all for it.
Yeah,
Oh my.
it's a special thing that the community comes together
Oh
for.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a tricky question for you.
A tricky question.
If you could go back and do one of your roles again and relive all of that time and that moment, do you have one that you would do?
Oh my.
I know that's like asking you to pick a favorite child.
I really can't. I did each thing for a different reason. And I would have to be back in that time to tell you.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
No.
But
They were moments in time and,
Yes.
and you lived them. So I
Yes, I
get
did.
that totally. Are there any fun projects you're working on that you can tell us about?
I can't tell you about them, but I
Okay.
am having fun.
Okay, good. So we can expect some stuff. Hi,
You
Sarah.
look beautiful, Sarah. That's such
Yeah.
a great color.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you are here tonight for a great cause.
Yes.
What does this cause mean to you?
Well, it means a lot to me, and especially specifically, well, Project Angel Food has been doing incredible work for such a long time, and in times of disaster for sure. But, I lost my home in the Eaton fire, and it's been one of the most challenging experiences of my whole life. And I know there's many, 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 many people out there that have also gone through that and way worse because there's so many people that can't even figure out means to kind of get their food and figure out where they're going to live. And, so it's just especially meaningful to me and very healing for me to kind of like get the focus on kind of me and what we're going to do and how we're going to get through it and think about others and the struggles and how we can help them.
I have to say, I know you've gone through a lot this year with all of that, but your positivity and what you've shared with people online, it's been great to see, and I'm sure
thank
helping a lot of people.
Oh, that means a lot. Thank you so much.
Yeah, to be giving back, I'm sure too, gets you kind of out of that mindset for a little bit into a place of
1,000%.
I can do this too.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I think we can all relate to that. Like, obviously, you don't have to lose your home in a fire to kind of, we all go through challenges, some really, really big life challenges, some a little smaller, but they still are hard on us and create so many different, circumstances that are challenging. And one of the best things that we can do in all cases is to just do what you say, is sort of zoom out, think about others, volunteer, help others. And in doing so, there's like the outer problem and then the inner problem of pain and anger and confusion and grief and anxiety. So what we can work on is the inner, we're going to try and figure out the outer problem the best we can. But if we really, one of the best ways to work on that inner aspect of the problem is by like compassion and love and thinking about others and kindness and generosity. And then all of a sudden that inner problem alleviates and you feel more peaceful and happy.
Oh, you're performing, I hear.
Correct. I'm very excited. It's my first time working with Project Angel Food, and I've got a duet planned with my friend Scott Hoying from the Pentatonics. It's a special arrangement, and I hope everyone loves it.
I'm sure they will. Good. So you are a KTLA family member.
Yes.
What does tonight, how is it a little bit different from your day-to-day job?
Tonight is different. I'm working with Eric McCormack, the wonderful actor and Broadway star, and I think, usually I work with news people, so it's fun to work with someone who is so talented and charming and funny. And I think tonight is fun because so many people that come every year, so we see the same familiar faces.
Yeah.
It's nice to all be reunited tonight. It's always a fun night. It ends with dancing and a glass of champagne at the end, where we toast to hopefully, fingers crossed, another successful night where we raise a bunch of money. But it's always fun, and we have so many people, surprise guests and performances to really make the night go by like that. But it's
I love that. A reunion for a good cause.
yes, exactly.
That's amazing. Is there, I know, obviously Project Angel Food has been around forever. They've helped so many people in LA. Is there a special meaning to you with the organization?
I think I was saying this just a minute ago. I think nothing shows love more than providing someone with a meal, just like you'd cook for a family member or
Yeah.
people you love. I think that's just such a lovely concept, that they're making meals. And when you go to the kitchen, you can tell that people are really invested in what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then to deliver those to people, it's such a bright spot for so many throughout their day. And I just think that's the basic stuff in life. People need nourishment. And it's
And if we can help with that, we should.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Little Call Me Cat reunion there.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So, what are you doing tonight for the telethon?
I am answering phones. It's the first time I've ever answered phones for a telethon, so we'll see. I'm sitting next to Lunel, so I feel like I could get myself into some serious trouble.
It sounds like you'll at least have fun.
Yeah, I
answering
will.
phones.
I will.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have your speech ready to go? What you're going to say when you pick up the phone?
No, I'm just going to talk to people like I would talk to people. I've volunteered for Project Angel Food since 1995.
Wow.
So, it's an organization I feel very comfortable with,
Yeah.
I've done a lot with them over the years.
So it has a special place in your heart.
Yes, it does. I had a partner actually who passed away in '95, and I didn't call right away to cancel after he passed, and I waited for a couple of weeks because it was really helpful to have those meals coming.
Yeah.
And when I finally called and told them that he had passed away, they said, "We know he passed away. We've been sending those meals for you." And they said, "You just let us know when you don't need us anymore." And it was so helpful. And I've just been volunteering for them ever since.
That's wonderful. When people are going through a tough time, it's not just the person themselves having the tough time, it's everybody around them. So that's beautiful that they did that.
It was
for you.
really beautiful.
Yeah. What are you doing inside the telethon?
Well, I was just skateboarding by on Sunset Boulevard, and they asked me to stop by. No, I'm going to be on the phone banks, helping answer the phones and taking calls of all the people that are going to hopefully be volunteering and
Do you have
giving us some money.
a strategy to try to get what they're donating a little
I'm going to
higher?
beg.
I like that.
Please, just anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
That's a good strategy. Begging works.
yeah, begging kind of works. Or can you call your dad or your mom or your grandma?
There you go. Pass it on to get more people. Okay, I like that.
It could work.
Yeah.
Who do you know at Splash Magazine? See if they'll help out
We'll
tonight.
put the word out.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to do anything I can,
I love that.
but it'll be fun, I think.
Well,
I
it
don't
seems
know.
like a lot of laughs in there for you guys too, which is great.
Yeah, it's really fun. And
Yeah.
I got to meet Bianca Del Rio. I'm a fan of hers, and I've never met her before, so that's
Yeah.
cool. And then I know some of the other people, so it's just fun to hang out.
Yeah. Everybody's said it's kind of like a reunion.
Kinda.
Every year, people get to come and
Yeah.
see each other again.
And isn't it cool that KTLA is helping with this, and City
Yes.
National Bank underwrote the whole thing so that
Yeah.
every penny gets put into Project
Yeah.
Angel Food?
That's amazing.
And it's not one of those organizations where you don't know how much they're really getting.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
this-
everybody who supports them and works with
Yeah.
them, it's very obvious what they do.
And I really encourage anyone who wants to, if you live in the LA area, is to go maybe take a day and volunteer over there a couple of hours because they'd love to have you.
Yeah.
And it's extremely rewarding. You get to see how it all works, and it's very, very impressive.
I think that's good advice. I think if we have the time, we should all try to do that.
Yeah, and
for the
Project
night.
Angel Food.
I am ready to go for tonight, and let me tell you, but this is going to be not part of the interview, but I'm just letting you know. Do you realize that Ann Margaret is that many feet away
I know,
from us?
I
am
know.
like gagging right now. I'm like, oh my
It's
god.
pretty iconic.
She took a
isn't it?
picture with me. I was like, yes, Ann
So
Margaret.
your night has been made,
Oh,
right?
completely. And all of my friends are going to be jealous because every drag queen friend of mine thinks they dance and look like Ann Margaret. They don't.
Nobody
so this
does.
is a perfect idea. I now have a photo with her. So I'm
Yeah.
excited. Yes.
Oh, I love
How
that.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Everybody is so excited about tonight.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I am hosting the phone bank. So I will be the ringleader of about 6 or 7 of us that are actually going to be collecting calls from people that will be sending their money in and actually pledging some money.
Richard Ayub. I'm the CEO at Project Angel Food.
So you are a big part of why we're here tonight. What does it mean to have all of these people here putting on this telethon to help raise funding for Project Angel Food?
You know, it's incredible because we serve 3,000 people a day, 1.5 million meals a year. the need is really great. And
Yeah.
these are people who are sick, hungry, and lone. They're in their home. They're sometimes forgotten.
Yeah.
This 2-hour special telethon allows Los Angeles to remember them and get some insight into who they are. And then when you have Hollywood come out, what it does is it creates buzz and excitement, and it
And
allows.
what's great too is that it's our yearly date. We've been part of Project Angel Food since the very beginning.
Amazing.
And to see it start in this small little kitchen to become this amazing movement of love.
Yeah.
And what's amazing about them, as soon as the fires hit the Palisades in the Eaton Fire in Pasadena, Project Angel Food stepped up, they showed up, and they're like, we got you.
Yeah.
And we are so proud to be part of their story, their conversation,
Love
their
that.
history, and make a difference one meal at a time.
Yeah. And the organizations we're supporting tonight are all about support. I'm wondering, what's it like to always have your brother there and you guys have each other's backs all the time?
Well, it's a twin thing that you can't relate to unless you're a twin, but it's born with a built-in best friend, number one. And number two, we've been doing this, being a part of the Project Angel Food family for a very long time. And when people watch this and they see it and they realize that they're not here at this event, they might not live here locally, so they can't donate their time for the kitchen. They can't donate time for delivering meals. But what you can do is go to angelfood.org, make a donation, because your money will mean something. And if everybody donates something, we have the money to make the meals, to keep the kitchens afloat. To donate your time is basically donating money to help those that need it. So just go to angelfood.org, make a donation, and be a part of this amazing community. And you as well get to lead with love. That was so good.
That was good. I think we've got
Wow.
another host for
I know,
next
right?
year.
Wow.
Doing interviews. Hello, LA! Glamour, music, all to benefit Project Angel Food. We'll see you inside. Let's kick it off with a star of Broadway, television, and film, and one of my TV boyfriends from Morning Grace, Cheyenne Jackson.